This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. Last night we told you that our ladies national basketball team got off to a winning start at the Caribbean Championships, taking care of the U.S. Virgin Islands 67-63. Now, following the game, we were able to catch up with head coach Yolette McPhee-McQuinn and vice president of the Bahamas Basketball Federation, Mario Boleg.
I think the returners did a great job of setting the tone the night before the game. They had a players-only meeting. And after that, you know, they just came out. There was an extreme amount of focus. And the balance between our new players, our young players, and our veterans was just what we needed to come out with the victory.
It was a close game all the way through, and just happy and elated that they were able to win the first one. I think that was supposed to have been the toughest pool team in their pool, so they're looking good.
Shanae averaged 16 points last year, so for her to get 21 points, that was no surprise to us. But the addition of Shalonda, with her to get 11 points, 8 rebounds, Valerie, which both of them are rookies on this team. I mean, and Felicia Kelly, just the addition of their presence really just helped us, and it's going to catapult us to that gold medal round.
I think they can go all the way, you know, but is their mindset. If they stay focused, they have an opportunity to get in the medal round, which is what is most important, to medal and qualify for the next round.
Now, there was no rest for the weary. Team Bahamas right back on the court today against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It was a slow start for the 2-4-2 as our ladies got down 40-29 at the half. In the third quarter, though, the turnaround began as the Bahamas outscored St. Vincent 20-7 to take a 2-point advantage to the final period, and from there they would pad that lead. The Bahamas goes on for a 62-54 victory. Shanae Ambrister once again leading the way, a side-high 16 points. Felicia Kelly adding 13. The Bahamas now 2-0. They complete group play tomorrow. That's at 4:15 p.m. against Antigua and Barbuda, and that game can be seen live online at FIBAAmericas.com. Now, as our ladies team continues to play at the Caribbean Basketball Championships, our men's team, they are preparing for their segment of the tournament, which starts next Monday.
Guys in high spirits, you know, Magnum role is being the captain and leading the team on and off the court. You know, he's been keeping the guys together off the court and on the court. He's been showing that leadership by examples and by verbal. So we think that we have a strong team. As it relates from last year, we still have about 5 guys out the starting lineup. You still have Magnum Roll and Kadeem Colby, who is still here, along with supposed to be expected Marvin Gray to come in town between the day and Wednesday. And so, you know, and then Scott Farrington, Eugene Bain, all those guys were on the gold medal team. So we still got some of the pieces.
Most of these guys, we've been playing together from like junior national level and, you know, against each other. Even if they're from Freeport, we kind of know the stuff that they're good at and kind of stuff that they're not so good at. So fitting in shouldn't be so hard for us.
I think the camaraderie is pretty good, you know. We execute and doing the things Coach Boleg asks of us. I think we can be fine going back in the hostile territory to defend our title.
I wasn't a part of the team last year, but Coach Boleg and the other coaches made it real clear that, you know, guys are going to come after us because, you know, we the champions, we #1 right now. So now we just making sure we practice hard, and sure we defend it well.
We also have to start to rebuild and not to just lie on those old legs to try and treat and two-peat. So we've made some changes. We got some young bloods in there, and we hopefully that they can go there and perform as the team did last year and win the gold again.
We're defending champions. We knew that coming in, so we're working extremely hard to defend our title. You know, so there's always pressure when you're coming back as the defending champions, but we just, you know, it's basketball. We're going to take it one game at a time and do our best to defend our title and represent our country.
The Caribbean Sports Agency Basketball Academy is getting ready to conclude its 6th year, and coordinator Marvin Henfield says the program continues to grow.
Obviously, we were limited by space when we were at the Remnant Tabernacle Gym. We've since left and went over to the Anatole Rogers High School, which is a much bigger venue. And we had 129 registered athletes this past year, divided between our 2 academies, our junior academy for the 5 to 12-year-olds and our senior academy for the 13 and above. We've been training now for the last 9 months, starting September. As you know, our program is a 9-month skill development program. We're getting ready to shut down for the summer in 3 weeks. We're on June 27th, and then I go into summer break. And then that's when I personally get to go into travel and training, and I have some pro camps and some pro athletes that I'm going to train and work with in Louisiana, and really get to do some of the other things now more on a professional level.
Now, while the CSA Basketball Academy draws to a close, a number of summer basketball camps are getting ready to open up. And once again, Kevin KJ Johnson will be at the C.I. Gibson Gym.
We get started at June 29th. As soon as the report card is over with, we're cracking and rolling. Our development league actually starts on Saturday. We just want to keep these children busy throughout the summer months. Keep them doing positive stuff out of the streets, not getting in trouble and stuff like that. So that's our plan and goal and objective, to just keep these kids busy. I have about 4 or 5 college coaches coming down. A very good friend of mine, he worked for the NBA. He's in charge of NBA player development. He will be down here talking to our kids. He has a lot of connection in terms of the NBA. He will be here, and as soon as he gets here, you'll know. And it's all about just exposing our kids to higher level basketball. And hopefully a lot of our kids, through these coaches coming down and these guys like Kevin Carr from the NBA, they'll find it, interesting in terms of trying to get scholarship and taking their game to another level.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Night comes back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.